Carolina, welkom in Gouda, in de balzaal.
Thank you.
You gave a workshop last night.
Yes.
There were a lot of people, I think more than 60. And before we talk about that, let's talk a little bit about you, a little introduction of Carolina. What may the viewers know about you?
My name is Carolina and I've been doing Bidanza for a long time. I started Bidanza in the 80s in South America and I've never looked back. It's been part of my life ever since, and I now live in Africa via England, via Australia, and now Africa, and today I'm in Holland.
Great. It was good to have you in the ballroom. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you experienced it last night?
Yeah, it was great. It was quite confrontational for the people because they expected something else, but I'm thankful that they're open enough to experience Bidanza as I see it, as a real education of love and to bring people together from all sorts. So the theme was about weaving, about bringing together differences that we can work with and to find the commonality of humanity.
You say they expected something else. Did you change your program?
Well, yes, I had to because I thought there was a lot of gay energy, happy, and I needed a little bit more of depth. And so we met halfway.
Okay.
And also the space, I didn't want them to feel overcrowded, so I wanted to use a good use of space. So the dances were more calmer, so I made them, instead of going 10 steps forwards, 2 steps. Everything was closer.
That implicates that you are very flexible. You can adjust your program to the circumstances.
Yes. I have a chip of Bidanza in me. Like look and react. I don't really think about it, it just happens by itself.
Yeah. So you live Bidanza, you're a living example of it.
Yeah, I hope so. I think we have to all live by example, and Rolando used to say that the class of Bidanza really starts after the class, because it's all very nice when you have smiling people, nice music, nice venue, but to live with you, to be invited by your wife, to be in your space, that is real Bidanza. But how do we take it outside of the class?
You refer to Rolando,
Rolando Toro Araneda is a creator Bidanza. He never liked the word creator because he was very humble. For him, it was passing on life, to re-educate. No ego, no, wasn't interested, and I think he didn't realize the dimension of what he was doing, but he just did it. He just did it because he really felt, like we feel, that we have to do something.
And you worked very close with him.
Yes, I was very young. I was 18 when I met him, and we were lots of groupies in South America that would follow him to eternity and beyond. And so it was great times. I think he saved our lives as we were confused teenagers in military coups. And it was not an easy time, but we were so in Bidanza that we survived all the hardship of the time.
Yeah. Can you say, because you already told us that you started in the 80s,
Yes.
do you see any progress in the years?
Yes and no. It's nice to see that Bidanza is always the same, and that Bidanza brings community together from all sorts of the world. I live in Africa, and when we put the music on, it's everyone's music. It's no one's, and it's everyone's. And that's the beauty. I've worked in many different continents, and still you see the smile and the compassion in the other. And that is still there. Yes, we've all aged. I like to think that we've aged nicely. We were very young when we started. The average group age was 18 to 20. And now the average age is much higher, but the spirit is still young.
So you have a challenge to find younger people.
Yes, I think every facilitator tracks their energy, and it's very natural that people will gravitate towards me in my same age group. And I don't think younger people would like to dance with their mum. So we shall see. Hopefully we'll attract our children to start Biodanza for younger groups.
And personally, your ambitions yourself, I never asked to the age of a woman, but...
Oh yes, I am a very healthy 80. No, I'm a little bit less, 54. But my teachers, facilitators of Biodanza are well into their 80s.
Yeah.
And I call them the youngsters of Biodanza because they're still kicking their feet around the world. And they're still wise, which is beautiful. They're still wise.
And what, in your opinion, for what reasons should people start doing Biodanza?
There are different reasons, but mainly sometimes we lose track. We get lost. And we know inside and we know by the mind, we read the right books, we do the right things. But Biodanza is the cherry on the cake that really puts us into a shocking state of life again.
What's the secret about that?
The secret is of Biodanza that it's not a thinking process. And luckily, we are still in touch with life because we live. And we are still connected to nature in a way. And in a class of Biodanza, all the jigsaw puzzles come together. It's much easier. So maybe we have a piece of the puzzle and another piece. And then when Biodanza starts, because it's such an integrative system, it puts it all together. And without you even thinking or saying a word. So that's the beauty of Biodanza.
I hear you saying that, but sometimes I also see people a little bit confused.
Yes, it takes time. For Biodanza to happen, Biodanza is shocking. It will shock you. And so, of course, when you have a shock, you don't know what to do. And you think. So Rolando used to say always, feel first, feel second, and feel third. Now, this is not something that we've been educated to do. We have been educated to do the opposite. Think what you're doing. And always when I was on the road to Biodanza, people would ask me, what are you doing? Think. And I'll say, no, I want to do. And sometimes that urge is called vital impetus, is to go for life. And we have a barometer inside ourselves for something that has life.
Do we have that all? That's
Yes, absolutely. So Biodanza puts that back in you. It motivates you back into life. Sometimes in a shocking way, but shock is not necessarily bad. It's shocking.
Yeah. What I experience myself is that a lot of people are in their head, they live in their head. And when they start Biodanza, they find their whole body to live it. Do you refer to that?
Yes. Biodanza uses the thinking process, but in a different way. It's like the thinking process of an artist. I like to think of Biodanza as looking at an empty canvas and throwing paint and creating something new for you. So, yes, you are thinking, but in a different way. Not in the why or how or where or is it convenient. You're thinking in a different way. But you must try it, because I can talk about Biodanza for hours. Like I can talk about tasting a mango. But until you taste it, you don't know. And I am very happy for people to come to my classes. And I do not charge the first class, because I want them to come back because they want to, and not to feel any guilt. And maybe it's not for them, and it's okay. Everything is not for everyone. Everyone must find their way to connect with life. And if Biodanza is not for them, it's okay. I will not persecute them. So you have to come on your own free will.
Yeah, your classroom is in South Africa.
My classes are a little bit far from Gouda, yes, in South Africa.
But once in a year you have a big convention, or?
I used to.
You used to?
Yes, but always there is something happening in South Africa. Like in September we have a gathering from Colombia. People are coming from all over Africa. So we always have something happening that's big.
And you have some beautiful pictures of it, and video
Yes, we always have pictures. We mostly dance outside. And if we don't dance outside because it's winter or it's raining, all our windows and doors are open to outside. So you can choose dance outside or dance inside.
Great. To come back at Gouda,
Yes.
you told the workshop yesterday night was you were looking for more depth. Did you succeed in that?
Absolutely. I think I did. I haven't spoken to the people. I don't know how they are after the class because it takes time to absorb the process of Bidanza. And I want depth, but without sadness. Depth because there's someone to hold you. There's someone there. And sometimes you don't want to go there because you don't want to be lonely. And when we go deep, we go alone. The beauty about Bidanza is when we go deep, humanity is there with you. And that's so nice. And yesterday, even if it was a bit uncomfortable, everyone was together and they stayed together. So in that sense, it looked as if everyone was together. I hope they were. And I'm sure today they can feel the difference. So we'll see.
And tonight you'll be in Zaandam giving
Tonight we'll be in Zaandam. We're doing a workshop of the space where they hold the School of Bidanza in Amsterdam. Okay. It's a very nice space of Miranda and Els. And Saskia will be organizing, and someone else, I don't know.
Yeah. There are a lot of Bidanza facilitators. You were one of from the first hour.
Yes. From the first hour.
I always look to the style and the signature of a biodanza teacher, facilitator. What can we say about you? What kind of style do you think you have?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm continuously changing, but I have a pioneer spirit of going out there and confronting and seeing if we can put a little light in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have a personal mission in life for yourself?
Yes, I want people to be happy, to acknowledge their feelings and also to be happy, to go through whatever we have to go through because we've all come with a wound, but we have to see the transformative aspect of our life and then to be able to carry on because it's a gift to be alive and to share it.
And according to you, biodanza is the best tool to accomplish that?
I don't think it's the only tool, but it's the one I chose, and they chose me, basically. I've been in biodanza now for more than half of my life, 34 years, and I still can't get enough, and I'm still learning how to be humble, how to be open, and how to connect with people. It's a continuous learning. I don't know everything, and I'm learning continuously.
My last question for the viewers who never experienced it, what could you say to them?
Well, find biodanza, try it out, find something that can make you happy. Even if it's once a week, that can make you happy and that can connect you with people, with your family, with your children, with your partners, in a nice way, in a polite way. Because the world is going a little bit too intense. And we need to be more compassionate with each other.
Thank you very much, Caroline.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.